think that it's too obedience.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
I really want to work concentrate on mood. Right?
Yeah.
So everything that you're doing leading forward, I want your whole warm up and everything is about getting the dog in the mood that you want them to be in. So this is going to be true for each one. You're going to
Calm but attentive.
calm but attentive, yeah, right. So when I'd be out here doing a nice little so maybe one spin, but like I would do it more like a good job. So she's warming up her body. You know, like not doing the drill, but warming.
Selena.
Exactly. So she's twisting.
Selena.
Both directions. Do it both directions as well. So that you're getting her nice and loose physically. So let's think about an athlete.
Yeah.
Right. The first thing you have to kind of move a little bit. They do a
Selena.
little stretching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So your warm up should think in that same sort of vein. Right. Then you're going to go a little bit more. So then we would start maybe doing a few layups in basketball. For example. We did our stretches. We did a little bit of a jog, and so you can kind of do a little bit of come with me, right? Oh, follow the lure. Oh, good job, right? Where she's getting that kind of having to be with you. Absolutely. She knows the station. She knows the drills, right? You can at the end of it, you can do a couple for pace. Go, oh, you ready, down, right? But right here, right? So that you do one down or two downs.
Yeah.
I feel like possibly, right? That she's done enough of it at here that by the time she goes in there, she feels like she's done the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is more about the warm up. I think that 5-6 minutes is way too long for her.
Yeah.
Right? I think that she's already starting to get a little.
Yeah.
I've done the stuff. Why are we doing it again and again and again and again now? You know what I mean? So use that much more for the movement, a little bit of fun stuff, driving into you.
Okay.
If she gets a little too, you're going to do a little mindfulness.
Something I didn't remember that I do now is often after having repeatedly walked the course, there might be one or two stations that we haven't really practiced much. And I tend to do a few of those outside. So
what I would do if that's the case is, all right, so name one. Can you name one? Is there one in here that you haven't done much?
No, I'm comfortable with all of these.
All right, so what I would do is I would do that without the dog to start with. So go back to do the sign without her.
Yeah.
Right? Do it so you're going, all right, here's my footwork. Right? This I'm going to do. Right? She knows how to do that. She does that, every single time. She doesn't have to practice that, but she doesn't know this maneuver from here. So then I might bring her out and go, okay, we're going to do one or two of these and make it really fun. So not what it looks like in there, but that drive out of it sort of thing. So if she's you're going to reward it opposite to what she would normally do. So if it's a move that she would lag, you're going to reward so that she pushes
Get her
in.
driving.
If it's one where she jumps too much, I would reward it down and low.
Yeah.
So the signs, one of the assignments I would give you is the signs where she starts jumping and starts building that, right?
Yeah.
I would then do those signs and reward her calmly down here. So
In practice.
so that those signs then she starts doing them with a little less enthusiasm. I love it, it's cute, but she's building with an energy that you can't contain that.
And then she starts running around signs and...
Yep, which is exactly what she did. Because it was jump, 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 around a sign, it just kept going, right? So those signs that start triggering that ampage, you're going to have to go, all right, my treating now, my rewarding is going to be much calmer and down here. When you're in the course, you see the signs. When you've walked it, right? The other thing I want you to do is look at it going, she doesn't amp on this sign. She doesn't amp on this sign. This has got to, when it's this one and she has to jump into position, that starts it. So you're going to have to go, all right, this is where I'm going to go right before the sign. I'm going to be calmer, right? Right? And good. And I'm going to bring her out of this calmer. You have to walk the course with her in mind, not just the sign. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So my good girls isn't right. It should be good girls.
On those signs. When the signs where you go, I know I lose her a little bit, or then I would go yes or good girl. I would start with going yes for I need her with me more. I'm gonna lose her, so if she's coming around me, yes, and we go, right? Because this yes is now gonna work in our favor, isn't it?
Yeah.
The good girl, I would bring that down. Good girl. When she gets into that zone where she's starting to do that, use that to manage her, right? This is now management of this. Right? So when she's finished, we'll do a bit of walking. Does that make sense? The last things on the warm-up then might be a little bit of a in position. Oh, into position. Oh, you ready? Ready? Oh, good job. You're like, what? Like where she's at? I'm ready. Let's go. You ready? If you go, oh, now hold on 1 second. Right? If she's a little too amped, do the mindfulness. Good. All right, Jilly, take my jacket, or whoever. Michelle, take my jacket. I'm good. Right? Or if you need a little bit more, you're like, yes. Oh, good job. Turn. Yes. All right, we're good. And just go.
Okay.
And you don't have to have her sit to start.
No.
Don't waste a sit if you don't need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you feel like you've got her right where you want her and you don't want to take that down, right? I would start her in a stand. Stand and go. Right? If she's a little too ampy, sit.
They tend to annoyingly slow you down at that spot.
I know.
Because they ask you, about removing your lead and are you ready and all this sort of stuff.
Yep.
If she's, what I've taught her to do is stay seated and look up at me.
Yep.
And I've tried to stretch that out long enough for them to do the talking.
I know, right? So what I would do again then is I would do it at the 45 to the side.
Yeah.
Right? And I'd say, are you ready? Because you can go, at that point you can go, oh, hold on a second. Right?
Yeah.
Bring her back and now start.
Yes.
Into a stand. So if they've taken way too long, right, I would go, not yet, hold on, right? Come on. Oh, good job, stand. You ready? Yes. Go. Right?
Yeah.
Again, this is managing what they're doing and what the environment is doing to you and your dog.
Okay.
Right? You have to be more mindful in here, but if you start practicing it, you're going to get better at it.
I've got to practice that.
Absolutely. So you could be doing stuff where you faff about, right? And it makes you go, oh, now hold on a second. Bring it back. Oh, good job. You ready to stand? Because I'm like, oh. And you gauge it. Which one does she come out of it with more power when you need it, right? If it's a sit, then you do that one. If it's the stand, you do that one, right? But if you're already struggling a little bit and she's gotten a little flatter, I wouldn't ask for an extra behavior here.
Yeah.
I would just put her in stand, right? Bring her back, go wait, or you stand, whatever. I'm ready, let's go. All right, does that make sense? All right, so start at the song with me. We won't do the faffing about.